What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope you're doing well. Continuing my journey with my homies, Matthew, Martin, and the lady Mandy, the wonderful Mandy on Game On. I'm looking forward to seeing another episode. What adventures are these three gonna get into? Very great, a great show for me. It speaks to me. It is like I don't know. It has like my personality, the way I am a goofball, and the way I act. I see it within a lot of these characters here, and it's just a great show so far. I mean, again, we're only a couple episodes in, but having an absolute blast with it. And I just want to thank you for accompanying me on my journey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Those things help out the channel tremendously. And shout out to the Patreons. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go. Game on.
But Sunday morning is only for the blessed and the sacred moments of silliness are where I find my heaven, where I find my heaven, where I find my
I'm thinking of moving out. I just thought you should know. Matt? Matthew?
Martin, I'm busy, all right?
Could I make an appointment for later then?
Yeah. Make an appointment.
Well, it's quite important.
No, it's not important.
Well, how do you know?
Because you're a loser, Martin. And your entire life is a meaningless waste of time.
Well, that's probably true, but you see, the thing is, I've got this plan to change my life, and well, I need to discuss it with you because it concerns my living arrangements, which I would have thought you might be...
Traitor! You filthy, skunk pussy bastard! Ow! Just shut up.
What'd you do that for?
What?
That skunk pussy thing.
No, it's just something De Niro once said, just felt like quoting it.
Right.
Martin,
Yeah?
make us a cup of tea.
Bastard.
Wednesday we go to my parents', Thursday we go to Becky and Dave's for a barbecue, and Saturday's a Pim's party at Penny's.
But Graham, I want to ride my motorbike.
But you can't, darling. You've got to go to the supermarket and pick up some salad. Mandy?
Want a cup of tea, Mandy? Mandy? Are you all right? Oh, my God.
I'm sorry they didn't have any letters. What are you doing, Martin?
Nothing. I thought you'd passed out.
Martin, I was asleep on my bed.
But it's only 7 o'clock.
God, I need a shower.
Going out.
Yeah. Graham's picking me up at past.
Getting serious, man.
I know. God, it's depressing.
I thought he seemed like a really nice bloke.
Well, he is. It's just... You can get bored with anyone if you've been seeing them regularly. I mean, it's inevitable. When a relationship gets to this stage, you start taking each other for granted. The excitement goes, and the rot sets in.
But, man, you only met him last Friday.
Jesus, man. Wow,
I'm back.
But Oregon, I thought you and Oregon were in love.
Yeah, but... Hell, she's just a girl, Jay. You're my roommate. What I feel
for you is... God, don't make me say it, Jay.
You're right, Matt.
You're back.
Yep, fine, thanks.
Here's your tea.
Thanks.
You sure you're all right?
Don't move out, mate.
You'll be all right, Matt.
Me? Me? Of course I'll be all right. You won't, though. You'll fall apart in the real world, mate. You'll biodegrade.
Well, I've got to try, Matt. My dad works in an insurance office in Herne Bay. He's worked there for 27 years.
So?
Well, so the pattern's repeating itself, Matthew. I've got to do something different. I've got to break the cycle.
Well, so what are you going to do?
Well, I want to do a B.Ed. I want to train as a teacher, Matthew. I've taken the day off work on Thursday because I'm going to sit in on Mandy's boyfriend's class.
Is she shagging schoolboys now?
Graham is a teacher, actually. And I've got an application form for a college up in Manchester.
You're going to be a student. A northern student.
For a few years, yeah.
We hate students.
Yeah, but we don't really.
No, but I do. I really hate them. I wouldn't piss on one if he was on fire.
That's a funny expression, that, isn't it? I mean, it'd be bad enough being on fire without people pissing on you as well. I read in your Hustler mag that some people actually like being pissed on. You can even pay to have it done. It's called golden shower.
That's nice work if you can get it. Doing the pissing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be good at that.
Don't fancy it myself.
So I'll have to advertise the room then.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, Matt, you could get a hot babe for the room. Advertising Nursing Times.
No. I don't want some bloody fat-leg nursey. I mean, dancer, yes. Actress, game on. Nursey, leave me out.
Nurse Susan didn't have fat legs.
Oh, here we go.
I was only in there for my appendix.
But you're sure she stroked your knob?
Maybe I dreamt it.
Sir!
What is it, Boggins?
I just wanted to thank you for the extra algebra lessons. I'd never thought I'd be able to understand it until you explained it to me. Sir, Hopkins and I think you're wonderful. We'd like you to adopt us. Will you? Please, sir.
This is all completely wrong, Martin. Can't you even add up a simple column of figures? Everyone's going to have to work late tonight because of you, until the figures balance.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mortis.
It's not good enough.
Ouch.
Yeah, sorry it's only a single bed. Amelia. Yeah, I expect you would have preferred a double, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm not really bothered.
No? Still. I think it could probably take quite a bit of punishment.
Good.
Yeah. Do you prefer a soft bed or a hard bed?
I don't really know.
You can try it if you like.
No, that's all right.
Oh, go on, try it.
That's crazy.
Actually, I was hoping to get someone near a tube station.
I bet you prefer a hard one.
I'd better get on. I've got some other places.
I am so fed up, Claudia. If I don't get some excitement soon, I'm just going to shrivel up and die. Look, why don't we go out on the pool tonight? Just for a laugh. I won't tell Graham, you don't tell Jerry. Well, we can go to that new place. Well, no one will know us there. Just have a drink, you know, talk to some blokes, have a good time. Oh, go on, say you will. Brilliant.
Torso, 7. Tits, 8. Will she shag me? Doubtful. 4 out of 10 overall.
Can I help you with that?
No, it's all right. I'm just...
Oh, come on. I'm not doing anything. And it would be better with two.
Well, thanks. Yes, it would.
Like many things.
Pardon?
Many things in life are better with two people helping each other to do it, yes?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
well,
ma'am.
I think we'd better start up here.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Jessica. Jessica Parton.
When do you want to move in?
But I haven't seen the room yet.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. It's, this way.
My man.
Can one of you give me a hand? I've got a label sticking in my back.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anytime, man. You know me. I can handle all this shit.
He's
good.
good.
Man,
Yes.
I can see your nipples.
No, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Martin, can you help me, please?
Yep, right. What? What?
I can see your nipples, Matthew.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. They're very pert. Like little brown berries.
Actually, I've never understood why men have nipples.
Sad bastard.
Well, done it.
Thanks, Martin. Matthew?
What? Ouch! Ouch! Well, get off, you mad cow!
Give us the other one. Come on, don't be a spoil sport.
Well, stop it, man. It's bloody sexist. And what if I tweak your nips?
Actually, Matthew, I like having my nips tweaked really hard. Come on, then. Tweak away. Help yourself.
What would I want to tweak your revolting nipples for, anyway?
A trick.
You look nice, man. You and Graham going out?
I'm going out, Martin. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, well, what should we say if he rings up?
So I'm going out with Claudia.
Right. And what are you really doing?
Going out with Claudia.
Well, we'll have a nice time then.
So where'd you hear about this place then?
I don't know. I think somebody told Graham about it.
God, we're not going to bump into him, are we?
Who, Graham? If we do, we do. Fate will have decreed it.
Fancy dance?
Excuse me.
Ever seen that programme Gladiators?
Yes.
I'm going on that.
Don't you have to be fit to go on that?
Burn. Got him.
Have rum and coke, please.
All alone, little lady?
Yeah. I got herpes.
See you, bucko.
Have you ever read Lord of the Rings?
Bugger off!
You shall not pass, son.
If I'm not mistaken, you were looking at me and licking your lips.
There's this girl at work. Well, a woman. She's about 30. German.
Is that it?
Word.
I think she might fancy me.
What makes you think that, then?
Well, she talked to me today. And I think she winked at me.
I should be careful if I were you, Martin. It sounds as if she's either mad or a slag.
There's a good view of her from where I sit.
Yeah? What do you mean, good view? Can you see up a skirt or something?
No, she sits opposite me. It's a good view of her face.
So? What are you going on about?
She's pretty. I like her. And I think she likes me.
Why don't you get married, then?
She's dark. Very dark. Very dark indeed.
What? She's a darkie?
Well, no, Matthew, she's... Well, she's olive-skinned, I suppose you'd call it.
Oh. A green olive or black olive?
Look, if you don't want to know...
I do want to know.
Oh, brother.
I'm not looking for anybody, you know. I'm not. I've got a bloke. I'm completely happy with him. I just fancied a night out on my own.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah, that is fine. So don't try pulling me, all right? You'll be wasting your time.
All right.
She's got these little soft, dark hairs in her forearms. Not the thick, coarse, black sort. They're actually quite fine. Quite fine and soft, but they're very, very dark. I find them, well, very sensual, I suppose. A bit disturbing. They're very dark.
Yeah, I think I've got a picture now.
She's also got these little soft, dark hairs on her upper lip as well.
Christ, you mean she's got a tash?
No, just this faint...
Faint Adolf Hitler, sort of.
Wow.
She doesn't shave under her arms either, Matt.
Sign of a goer. Yeah. Doesn't shave the armpits. Well-known sign of a goer. You're game on there, mate, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. Great hairy tangles of dark and curlies under the arms. Yeah. That's clear sign. Game on. Come on.
Do you really think I'm game on there, Matt?
Yeah, definitely. If you really fancy knobbing a gorilla.
I can't believe how I behave half the time. Oh, poor Graham. What would he think if he knew I was out snogging blokes in nightclubs?
Well, to begin with, I suppose he'd be shocked. And then when it had sunk in, he'd be hurt and offended that you deceived him. Then when he had time to mull it over for a bit, I guess he might come to the conclusion you're a bit of a tart.
Shut up, Claudia. I didn't actually need you to tell me what he'd think.
He's gorgeous, though, your new one.
His name's Jason.
You going to see him again, do you think?
No, I can't. I've promised myself I'm going to make it work with Graham. And I've got to stick it out for at least a week. Tomorrow, Claudia. Well, tomorrow I've got to meet his family.
Well, next week, then. Why don't you blow Graham out and go out with Jason instead?
Because I know that after 3 or 4 dates with Jason, it will be exactly the same as it is now with Graham. And I've got to face it, Claudia. I'm just addicted to the initial excitement. And once that wears off, I get bored.
Oh, come on, Matt. Look, Jason's probably waiting for you outside that door. Get on out there and enjoy the rest of tonight.
No, Claudia. I've made up my mind. I'm going to leave now. By the toilet window.
What? Why?
Have you ever seen the film Bad Timing?
No.
Art Garfunkel meets Teresa Russell at this party. They feel really attracted to each other. They talk, they flirt. And then one of them, I think it's Art, says, if we stop now, this would have been perfect. But they don't. I mean, they have this really long affair. She ends up doing loads of drink and drugs. He ends up shagging her when she's virtually dead of an overdose.
Jeez.
I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm going to leave my interlude with Jason exciting and perfect forever.
You only had a snog with him.
Word.
One perfect snog. Come on, push.
Very well, Boggins. How's the reading coming along?
It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm top of the class, thanks to your help.
Right on, man. That's more like it. Oh my God.
Hi, Matt. Good day.
What's it to you?
I'm not feeling too well, actually. I think I might go and have a lie down.
Make us a tea first.
Damn.
You've cut your cheek. You're gonna have a really cool scar there. Like Action Man.
Wow.
Aren't you making the tea then?
That bloody tea.
Man, am I going to die?
Yes. Not for about 60 years.
Man, can you see Elvis Presley there?
Sorry, mate.
He spoke to me. The King spoke to me.
It's all right, Martin. It's all right. Sit down, Matthew.
Let's have one of your pillows, Mark.
Matthew! For God's sake, he's ill.
Sorry. I think he wants a tea, man.
Well, I'll make him one then.
What happened?
Mate. You've been in a coma. For 3.5 years.
Bloody hell.
Mandy and I are married now.
Bloody hell.
2 kids. There's little Winona. Yeah. Gonna be a very hot babe, mate. Well, actually, she is a baby at the moment. And then there's little Martin.
Mate.
He comes in to play with you sometimes. The doctors thought it might get through to you somehow, but...
This is really weird, mate. It just seems like the same day to me as all those years ago. What's happened in EastEnders?
I don't have time to watch it anymore.
You don't watch EastEnders?
I'm a fighter pilot now, Mark. Long hours.
This is really weird.
So
Man, you
gullible.
don't look any older.
What? Older than I did this morning? You've been out for about 20 minutes, I think. Do you want to tell us what happened at school, Martin?
It started off when they asked me to play a game with them after school.
Well, go on, then.
It was called Kickboxer. They all lined up and took it in turns to kick and punch me.
Terrible.
How many of them were there?
5 in all.
What, 6th formers?
No, first years.
5 11-year-olds?
They stripped me, tied me up and sprayed me with fire extinguishers. And suddenly they all disappeared and I was left lying tied up on the floor in this toilet.
So how did you escape?
Well, luckily, I've always been quite good at knots. When I was a cub, I got a badge for it. Anyway, I happened to notice that one of their crucial knots, which was supposed to be a running bowline, was, in fact, a marlinspike hitch.
I'll just get on with the story.
You know, I remember thinking, typical of girls, not to be able to tie a proper running bowline.
I wasn't like that when I was a little girl.
Another drink?
Yeah.
What? What's so
Lost
funny?
it.
I was just thinking, what if Jack Daniels had been called
Paul Daniels.
That's not funny, man.
She okay?
In all those American films, the tough guys would go around saying, "Make mine a Paul Daniels on the rocks." The women would all say, "Wow, he must be a Paul Daniels man. So cool and sexy."
Man, I think you're getting a bit hysterical.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm all right now. Truth is, I'm dreading meeting Graham's parents. There's going to be so much pressure and tension.
Yeah. Well, that's relationships for you.
Yeah. I thought it was just a simple case of falling in love, and that was it, forever. When I was 13, I used to have this massive crush on an Irish footballer called Frank Stapleton.
Yeah, you used to play for Arsenal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I joined the Frank Stapleton fan club. I wrote him a letter every day for 6 months.
Yeah?
Mainly stuff about how much I loved him. Dear Frank, I know I've never met you, but I know that I love you, and will always love you! Exclamation mark. I will always wait for you, and if you ever leave your wife, I will be there for you, because I love you. And I promise, double underlined in red, that there will never be anybody else except you. All my love forever and ever, Amanda. P.S. I got 84% in my history test. P.P.S. I love you.
You promised Frank you'd always love him, and yet you went out and shagged about 100 other blokes.
Cheater! You got a point.
Here we are then. Welcome to your new room.
But there's somebody in the bed.
Oh, ignore him. He's just leaving. What? Wake up. What?
Look, this isn't right. I thought the room would be ready.
No, really, it's fine. As soon as he's awake, yeah, he'll be gone.
This is too weird.
What's weird? This isn't weird. What's weird?
I just had this terrible dream. I was a teacher and all my class were Hell's Angels.
Shut up, Daddy. What's your dream and get up?
What?
Just get up, get packed, you're leaving.
No, I haven't got anywhere to go.
That's tough. You should have thought about that before you decided to let me down.
No, Matt, I don't want to be a teacher now. I like my job. I want to stay.
Well, tough luck, mate, because Jessica's moving in.
Jessica?
Yeah. She's brought her stuff. Jessica? Jessica?
I'm sorry, mate.
Feel like he gonna say that too much. Sorry, mate.
Graham. Hang on a moment.
What's the matter, Mandy?
I just wanted to say... Well, I wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been so difficult the last couple of days.
You haven't been difficult, sweetheart.
I've been dead nervous about meeting your parents. I hate meeting people's parents.
Well, my parents are really nice people.
I get dead nervous about commitment, too.
What are you talking about? Not as if I've asked you to marry me, yeah? Have I? Come on.
Graham. The thing is,
Yeah.
this is a bit strange for me.
What?
I think I'm in love with you.
Hi, folks. Hi, Charlie. This is Amanda.
It's Mandy, really.
This is my mother. This is my grandmother. This is my father. And this is my brother, Jason.
Yeah, you love them. Fantastic episode, ladies and gents.
Where I find my heaven, where I
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed it. Well, it could be worse. She could have shagged Jason. I believe the dude's name was Jason. At least she only made out with him. But man, she is one interesting lady, my dudes. One interesting lady. We got to talk about it. Hold on a second. Thank you so much for hanging out. Ladies and gentlemen, smile on my face. I feel like this delivered, this show is a banger. This episode rocked, and I'm just in awe with these characters. These characters are absolutely exceptional, or fabulous, fantastic. They really do complement each other, and sorry, man, these are damn tart, man. At least in this episode, man, she be getting that attention. It was so highly entertaining to see guys come up from, you got freaking Lord of the Rings dude there. Then I think she said she had what she said, like herpes or some shit. She said she had something like that. Those moments there with all the guys coming up to her was, it was picture perfect. It was a great scene, really funny scenes. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. And then when her friend called her, yeah, listen, you pretty much a tart, man. I got to agree with her friend in this scenario because, listen, Mandy's beautiful and she's done a great job. I've been very impressed with her acting chops, but I think she told the dudes that she was only with this dude for a week. When she was talking with Martin, she's only there, hanging out with this dude for a week, and she's already tired, wanting to kind of almost discard him like a toy and shit like that. And there's a lot of people out there that, listen, I was understanding and listening to a lot of the shit that she's saying, but man, for you to be getting kind of tired and need to go out to explore, excuse my language, I can't fuck with that shit. I'm sorry, man. That is some next level bullshit, man. Mandy, that's I feel like she is just high maintenance as shit, man. Damn, man. She just don't know what the hell she wants. Confused, don't know how to do commitment. And she got herself into some trouble, some bad timing there, essentially at the end, with my man Jason there, hey, that. So I felt like the way the camera angle was going from, person to person, you were going to get left with a surprise, and it did not disappoint. So a nice surprise there, a funny moment there. But yeah, Mandy, she better figure shit out, man. At least you can kind of, you can understand Matthew, because he just wants to shag any pretty girl. You don't need to really think too much into it. But she's complicated. She almost coming off a little high maintenance tart, whatever you want to say. If you want to describe her in your own words, feel free to describe Mandy. But yeah, her dream was funny as hell. They got to go to the supermarket and shit. So she's going crazy in the dream. So these dream kind of moments, you even had Martin with a little dream sequence too, with the kids all I'll carry your book. So all the kids huddled around him. So you're the best teacher, man. Too good to be true. I felt and we love Martin's character, great character. I feel like if I were to imagine his school life, man, the way he got his ass kicked by young ass kids is how his school was. Listen, bullying happened in school. I've seen kids get picked on. Sometimes I came to the rescue for some, but I was not always there. I could not always help everybody in every scenario. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of things when it's just too late and you're your kid used to be, you laugh at it, you feel bad later. But yeah, I feel like Martin definitely was getting bullied and shit. I think the girl kicked his ass. They played kickboxer with him, tied him up, man. I'm just picturing all these things. So Martin, story was great, but I got a question for you all guys. Can you guys maybe help me out? I can't always know everything. But what happened in EastEnders, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Just like my boy Matthew, I haven't watched it, obviously, but for jokes aside, what happened in EastEnders, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll check out the show. One thing we noticed, EastEnders is mentioned in a lot of shows, but a lot of shows will mention other shows. So it it puts those shows, whether it's suggested or not, always on my radar and stuff. You start hearing shows a lot, you know, even sometimes I remember some shows having like, or at least little sketches with, you know, like Doctor Who references or, you know, whatever. It just makes you kind of interested, you know, whether you get a chance to see the show or not. So I like that about shows. I think this was another stellar episode. A lot of great moments. I think one of the lines that I really enjoyed, and I really enjoyed the conversations that Martin and Matthew have a lot. And, you know, this guy, Martin is obviously not that well versed with the girls, and that is hilarious to see. And you got this lady just essentially, you know, making it extra obvious, you know, that she might be in. She was saying that 2 line and shit. You know, you could do a lot of fun things with 2. She's close. She got the body language there going on with him. And she wants to help him out because he already fucked up. He's so daydreaming and shit because he wants to leave the nest essentially, get this job, you know, and move out or whatever. You could see that my boy Matthew got pissed off. We love that he'd be kicking this guy's ass a little bit. And while they're having this conversation about the girl, the German lady, that I love that gorilla line. He's talking about all this hair shit. Yeah, he has a way, Martin has a way that when he's talking, I'm just like Matthew and like, that's it. Like, go on. Like, get on with this shit. Like, hurry up. Say what the hell you got to say, man. So there's some similarities that I see in my boy Matthew. Absolutely funny with the ladies that he's already trying to, you know, get some ladies here. He's thinking about, hey, you like it soft or you like it hard? You know, test it out. Come test it out. He's scaring half, you know, the lady. Man, I think she dropped her shoe or some shit. And she turned back, man. Oh, my God. So Matthew, stellar performance. Every character really delivers. I feel like they all shine brightly, if that makes sense. They stand out in their own ways. They have little the back and forth sometimes with Mandy and Matthew is interesting, even when she hold on, give me a pinch, let me pinch, and then he's like, and she says, yeah, go ahead, pinch and shit. I feel like, man, that's a trap, man. It's a trap, boys. I don't know. So, I don't know, but I'm just enjoying the show. There's a lot of great moments, a lot of great scenes. The ending was great. The club scene was phenomenal. You know, these 2 dudes sitting in the sofa, chit-chatting, or, you know, sitting down in the living room, just chit-chatting about ladies, interesting and stuff like that. You know, all the little adventures going on. Make a cup of tea. Hey, so you're gonna make the cup of tea yet or whatever? This guy with his cup of tea, man. Yeah, I'm loving that. Just the simple shit that goes on in this show is really good. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I am absolutely loving this show. Another show right up my, another show that speaks to me. I don't know. Sometimes I can use wrong terms that come off funny, but anyways, it's just another show that I can vibe with, I can gel with. This would be definitely a show if I was growing up in the time and had the ability, you know, to watch it. I would love it because, you know, we're only a couple episodes in, but man, the characters speak to me. So loving the vibes, loving the energy of the show, loving the laughs. I think I'm just anxious. I want to see some more, and that's a sign of another good show. So thank you all. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Those things help out the channel tremendously. Shout out to the Patreons as well. Thank you so much for your support. That also helps out the channel. Remember, just so simple things, liking, commenting, those things help out the channel tremendously. So thank you guys. Have a great day. And as always, thanks for kicking it. See you soon. Peace.